some places are better left unexplored. How is this even allowed?
There are some things that don't make a lot of sense.
We are going to some of the scariest places on Google Maps.
He was only here 3 days before he got murdered.
He is 100% following us.
No f***ing way. That's him.
What happened that was so bad that they needed to abandon these places? I spoke to a local journalist, and here's what he told me.
I wouldn't recommend going there unless you thoroughly researched it first. I mean, I've been there before, and it's very dangerous.
The first place we went to is known as Slab City. Apparently, it's one of the only places in the US that doesn't have any laws. Know nothing about where we're going. I don't know what's gonna happen. I've heard that this is a city of no laws. So if there's no laws,
I could literally get butt booty naked and run around the whole place.
you should get butt booty. You should do that anyways. It was originally a US military base, but in the 1950s was decommissioned. Since then, a lot of people moved in there and made makeshift houses to get away from society. We have tens of thousands of dollars of camera gear in this van, and there's people that would 1,000% want tens of thousands of dollars of camera gear. The part that I still don't understand is who would want to live in the middle of the desert that gets extremely hot with no way of getting water, no police, nothing. The longer we drive into the desert, every possible sign of civilization is just diminishing as we drive. If something bad happens, it's gonna take at least an hour or two to get any sort of help. The closer that we got to Slab City, the creepier it got. Bro, what was that? Why are there just random fences leading to nothing? What was that? House of Art. Where the hell are we? Hello? Bro, what the f? The first thing that caught my eye was this abandoned, burned down store. Why was it abandoned, and how did it burn down? Wow. At this point, I began to realize that this is a lot more real than I thought it would be. We pulled inside and we found this mountain called Jesus Mountain. But my dumbass forgot to turn my mic on. So the next 20 minutes is completely unusable. But that was until we met this guy.
I witnessed an attempted shooting, but the guy who got shot taunted the guy who shot him. So I was like, all right, okay.
You ever see any UFOs out here?
Well, I have no confirmed evidence of this, but there's times when you think everything Bluetooth around you turns off, and it's like, this is my stuff and I can't do that. You know.
Slab City is approximately 640 acres of an abandoned military base, and because of the concrete slabs that were left over, a lot of people that wanted to escape from society moved to Slab City.
Hoover's accused of murdering a man by setting the victim's trailer on fire back in February in Slab City.
The biggest issue that they have is that there's no running water and no electricity. Most of the people that we met there were pretty nice. What's up, brother? Nice to meet you, man. Good, good, good.
Look right here, this one's yin yang. I'm working on this big ass sun down there and a moon. Anybody want to see it real quick?
Yeah, I'd love to. This guy's property was filled with the most random objects and designs ever. He found an actual bomb from a nearby US military base. What's the story behind the sun, moon, and everything?
I don't like having people living with me. So if I have artwork all over the place, no one can move in, you know?
How long you been out here?
Going on 5 years.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, I've been to jail in a lot of places. Just about everywhere I lived at, but since I live here, I haven't been to jail. A bunch of people I know have been to jail, but I haven't been to jail. You know, I stay busy in my yard and fucking fire.
What you go to jail for?
You know, bullshit.
Yep, I'll be.
DUIs and shit.
Yeah, I got a few of those back in LA too.
You look out there, you see
those rock-looking things.
It's simulated to look like a town.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the targets. That's what they're shooting. They were talking about that earlier. They shoot at.
He offered to give us a tour of his house. Not gonna lie, we were a little bit skeptical because to get inside, you had to go inside of a hole where there was only one entrance. Oh, no way I'd fit. There's no way. What kind of music you listen to?
I listen to rap music, but
You know Lil Baby?
Yeah.
You like him?
Yeah, he's pretty tight.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
Yeah.
Lil Baby, Future, Gunna.
Yeah, that's like my kind of shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
You wanna get some bumping?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Sounds so sick. Yo.
Unemployed right now on a Tuesday?
No, actually, literally, it is Tuesday right now, isn't it? What do you do during the day? F***ing jam out?
I work in my yard. Yeah, jam out. And I work in my yard. I'll just do whatever. I met this dude named Chuck, right? He was a black dude, and he was hella cool, right? Like I hung out with him. Like he got here on Thursday. We hung out on Friday. Saturday, that fool come up missing, and they found his foot first.
His foot?
And then he came up. He was only here 3 days before he got murdered. Yeah.
How's your friend?
Yeah, she is.
Sorry, bro.
Appreciate the tour, man. Have a good one, bro. At this point, the sun was beginning to set and we were gonna make our way out of Slab City. But something wasn't right. If you look closely, it seems like this guy's been following us the entire time we were in Slab City. Who is this guy and why is he following us?
I just realized he's been following us the whole time.
Yes,
The guy that just pulled up on the side of the road.
We were there for over 4 hours and somehow he was always somewhat on our tail. Either he was just a regular guy exploring or this was part of something way bigger. Anyway, we made our way out of Slab City and began our journey back home. Okay, yeah, this is getting mad weird, bro. That's the guy. That's the f***ing guy. It's been like 20 minutes. He like slowly went ahead of us. By the way, we are in the middle of the desert with the sun setting. I've seen him a million times, bro. He keeps following us. He pulled off to the side of the road and I thought we were finally gonna get away. But probably the most cliche thing ever happened and we got stuck behind an actual train in the middle of the desert. I'm not joking. This is something straight out of a movie. Way.
Bro, what the? He waited for us to leave. He waited for us to leave though. I don't with him.
That's
no,
weird.
I'm not even trying to be funny. I don't. Hey, that's just me personally, man. I don't know.
If we ever see his car again now, he is 100%
Following us.
But we said that 3 times.
No,
now,
I
so.
know, but
Okay.
yes,
Off camera, tweet.
yes,
Off camera, being that.
yes.
Get.
Go up more. Go
I
up
don't
more.
even know, bro.
Go up more.
This guy.
An hour later, we found him at a red light in front of us. That's him. It was definitely super weird that he was following us for over 3 hours. We ended up finding out that he was going the same way to where his Airbnb was. And as scared as we were, we happened to have gotten his phone number a few hours earlier when we were in Slab City. To prank everybody, Nico and I invited him over to our Airbnb to mess with everyone that was with us.
Remember the guy from last night? Shut the fuck up. We invited him here.
No, you didn't.
We're gonna prank everyone here. Okay?
Shut up. You're lying.
Yeah, is this a stupid idea?
What up, bro?
Long journey, what's going on?
Long journey.
Yeah, I thought that you were starting to think that I was on Saturn, and I was like, bro, that's why I just ended up driving away. I was like, yeah.
We should either sneak you in, or you should just knock on the door, and we'll be in the house, we'll set up hidden cameras and be like, oh my god, who the f is that?
The guy in Mercedes is here. The guy in Mercedes is here, I just seen him. The guy in Mercedes, I just seen him. I swear. The guy in Mercedes.
No, he's not. Yeah. No, you're f***ing with us. No, you're like bad funny, man. Oh, shit! Stop trying to open the f***ing door. What do you want? Oh God, he better not be in my phone. That's just bro.
Who's knocking?
The British dude. Are we? It was the British guy.
What was he doing?
He was standing there like a little weirdo. Bro.
Oh, good, bro. Right.
That's not funny, bro. I bet I think. Yo, it'd be so bad if we went to Vegas and missed our flights tonight. We can't go. We can't miss our flights and go to Vegas, bro. No, actually. No, like that.
Go to Vegas right now and miss our flights that are in 6 hours, 5 hours.
I mean, you really have nothing to lose to book another flight from Vegas.
What up, bro?
Yeah, mate,
What up?
Don't quit. Don't be a quitter. We're not gonna be a quitter, bro.
Hell yeah! I'm getting rich right now. We're working. We're working right now, John. My goal tonight is I need to make at least 4 figures walking out.
Hey, TikTok? Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm famous! I'm famous! You're oh my god! Yes, I'm famous! You're on TikTok!
Why do they know each other?
What the fuck?
There ain't no ever color barrier around us.
We are all one.
That's right.
No, but okay, but at least we didn't cancel our flights tonight and drive 4 hours to Vegas for us to have no place to stay and for us to not even be able to gamble. Like worst case scenario right now, our best bet is we can sleep in the Sprinter and get charged $40 an hour for paid parking. At least that didn't happen though.
Yeah, pretty great guy, Taylor. If you're watching this, bro, you're really cool. We with you heavy. Everyone comment, we love Taylor. The next place we went to was the Bermuda Triangle.
The disappearance of Flight 19 in the Bermuda Triangle.
13 more in the search party also vanished.
Dozens of planes, ships, and military aircraft have gone missing in this 500,000 square mile triangle. Many of them disappeared without a trace. No wreckage, nothing. They just randomly disappear off the radar. But why is this? I actually found a video from a professional, and here's what he said.
It's a fluctuating natural portal into other dimensions. It fluctuates randomly, and therefore sometimes people get caught in it and sometimes people don't.
But on a real note, it seems like a lot of weird things are going on in that Bermuda Triangle. So I hopped on a flight and flew all the way to Miami, Florida to actually test this theory.
We're gonna die, not have a great time.
We're not gonna die, bro. It's nothing's there, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I watched a documentary last night. And yeah, there's definitely some freaky that happens there.
I think it's just a regular part of the ocean. I think that maybe there's hurricanes that naturally occur over there. But I think nothing's gonna happen, and I'm gonna show you.
I'll make sure we don't make it back.
All right, I'm manifesting we crash and die.
Yeah, this might actually be the last time that we ever touch foot on land.
Stop.
Like, I'm not even trolling right now.
This boat is called Side Chick.
I know.
Imagine dying on Side Chick. So if you know anything about maps, you'll notice that the Bermuda Triangle actually goes to the tip of Miami. I'm in Fort Lauderdale right now, and we're on our way out to Miami, and we're gonna go to the Bermuda Triangle there. You think there's a probability we die today?
I mean, there's always a slight possibility.
Bro, what the fuck? Dude, the captain should not be saying that.
When you're out on the water for long periods of times, you're always gonna start thinking of things that might be there, might not be there.
So what's the worst thing that you've ever heard of happening in the Bermuda Triangle?
I mean, bad things happen on the water all the time, right? So...
Do you have a sextant on board? I would feel a lot safer if there was a sextant.
A sextant?
Yeah, so we can like navigate with the stars.
Oh, no.
So say like nightfall comes, like there's no sextant to navigate off the stars?
As far as I know, no.
So we might get lost in the Bermuda Triangle is what you're telling me. The fact that this pilot did not have a sextant is actually mind-boggling to me. What if the GPS goes out? How are we gonna get back?
Imagine this video actually turned into the Bermuda Triangle is real.
Anyways, we began to make our way out of the intercoastal and out onto the open water.
I would really hate if the ship sunk right now and burned like that other boat back there. Would that not be dope?
Once we're there is a chance that something strange does start to happen. Our captain said he's heard stories of people's compasses not working. Maybe there's some sort of electromagnetic field coming up from the earth. I'm not gonna pretend like I know. I have no clue. But there was a big problem. There were white caps on these waves, and if you don't know what that means, basically if the wind over the ocean is too strong, the waves will get so tall that they'll start to actually form what are called white caps, which means that they start crashing.
Water, because it's extremely choppy. He said if you could see white caps on the waves, you definitely do not want to be in the water because it's going to be a miserable experience.
We want to get out to the ocean, so I think we should go.
I'm gonna tell you that I highly recommend that we don't, but I'll take you out there and show you what you can experience if we go out there.
He said if you could see white caps on the waves, you definitely do not want to be in the water because it's going to be a miserable experience. We're going out there anyway. Oh my god. These waves are like 10 feet tall.
Oh my god, no, we're dead. Okay, oh my, this might be my last post ever.
The camera does not do it justice.
We're on the top of this massive yacht right now and we're still getting sprayed.
Listen to the noises while we were up there.
Oh my god, what was that?
No, we're tipping. We're tipping.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. What the fuck is that?
The boat started rocking so heavily in these waves that it really would have been so easy to go overboard if we weren't properly holding on.
You will actually fall off the yacht right now if you did fall off. Oh nah, this is insane. This is the Bermuda Triangle, ladies and gentlemen.
And then it just kept getting louder.
Look at these waves, bro. These are massive, bro.
It's not even that crazy.
I was fully convinced that the anchor made a hole in the front of the boat and we were beginning to capsize.
What was that?
I don't know.
Nah, this is not okay. I don't think you guys can actually tell the scale of these waves. These waves are like 10
We
feet
asked
tall.
the captain to go further out and he actually wouldn't let us. He made the executive decision to turn the ship around and go back. The waves were just too tall to go out
But this
today.
already proves a point that I had. People say that they capsize their boats and they go missing forever. Well, if you just look at the waves, it's a very calm day today. If you look at the waves, it's literally
like people just get so easily capsized out here. I don't think it's because it's the Bermuda Triangle. It's just because look how big that wave is, bro. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ships sink all the time, not just in this triangle. So we did go to the Bermuda Triangle. It just wasn't deep in the ocean. The next Google Map location is the Appalachian Mountains. Apparently these mountains are super haunted and they're responsible for hundreds of missing person cases.
They found another hiker along the Appalachian Trail and they appeared to be dead.
So we booked a literal castle in these hills, and I've been exploring for the past couple days these mountains to see if I could even find anything. Since we've been here, we've been hearing some extremely weird sounds. Oh no f***ing shot. No, you heard that too, right? Dude, my door just f***ing opened and we heard like a knocking in the wall. I'm not.
I heard Vivid walking above me, and then I heard knocking. It sounded like metal, so I put on my shoes. I came down here to see if it was the host maybe or something. Like it was pretty vivid. It sounded like legit, like someone knocking on the door, so I came down here.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. This is the furthest I go, bro.
Yeah, no, we good. I don't even think I heard anything for real. Bro, I don't care that much. Hey, please keep it down, alright? I'm trying to sleep. Peace.
To this day, we still don't know what we heard. A bunch of other crazy things happened while we were there, but I'm saving that for another video. There are a few other places we had to cut out of this video for legal reasons, but if you ask me if I'd rather go to one of these places or this satanic cult that I snuck into, I'd probably pick neither.